Today we're going to talk about running, and I'm going to share with you 8 tricks that you can use to lose weight fast through running. But before I share with you these tricks, I have a confession to make. I don't run nowadays. And it's not because I don't enjoy running or that it's not rewarding. Actually, my problem was that I enjoyed running too much. When I used to run, I could never stick to the duration that I'd set. I would say I'm running for 30 minutes and then end up running for 2 hours. Now, you might think that's a good thing or a good problem to have, but for me, it was a disaster because my knees would hurt for 2 or 3 days, and that meant I couldn't record workouts. So because of that, I had to stop running. But for you, if you love running or if you just want to get results from running, all you have to do is follow these simple tips. And the first tip is start slow. The worst mistake that you can make is going for a 1-hour run on your first day, because that is going to hurt your knees, going to hurt your ankles and even your hips. It's going to lead to injuries. And the worst thing that you want, or the last thing that you want, is suffering an injury on your first or second day, because that means you won't get results from running at all. So the best thing you can do is start slow. And this means starting with short runs. You can start with 10 minutes or 15 or even 20-minute runs. And then what you'll do is increase the duration of your runs, workout after workout. You can aim to run an extra 3 minutes. Now, 3 minutes may not seem like a lot, but if you do it continuously, in less than 2 weeks, you'll be running more than 30 minutes, even if you're starting at 10 minutes. So start slow and then increase the duration of your runs by 3 minutes in every session. Then the second strategy is to fuel your body before runs. Obviously, you fuel your body through food by eating. Now, there's this conversation about, is it better to go for a run in a fasted state where you are hungry and you've not eaten anything, or should you go for a run when you've eaten? And the argument for those who support the idea of going for a run when you've not eaten is that you'll burn more fat. But research shows that at the end of the day, you'll burn the same amount of fat. So it doesn't really matter whether you're going for a run hungry or after eating. But when you go for a run after eating, there are some advantages. And one of the advantages is that you'll have more energy. Realize that if you're going for a 1-hour run and you're hungry, chances are the hunger is going to lower your performance. And that is going to make your run less effective. But if you've eaten, you're going to perform better. So the best thing that you can do is eat your meals before going for a run. Now, if you want to eat a full meal, the best thing that you can do is eat 2 hours before your run. But if you're only eating a snack like a banana or a smoothie, you can drink that like 15 minutes before your run. So if it's a heavy meal, make sure that you have at least 2 hours before your run. Then the third strategy here is don't run every day. Running every day can be disastrous because it can lead to injuries. Research shows that people who run more regularly, like every day, suffer more injuries than those who run every other day. So the best thing that you can do is run 3 to 5 times a week. And then on the other days, you can do things like strength training. Remember that running is not good for building muscle, and you have to build muscle as you get older. And if you're trying to lose weight, building muscle is going to help boost your metabolism. So running every day is going to lead to injuries, and also you won't have the opportunity to do strength training. So run every other day, 3 to 5 days a week. Even 3 will work. Then the fourth strategy is do interval runs. Many of us run at a steady pace. Maybe you can run at a steady pace for an hour or even 2 hours. That's okay, you're still going to get results. But you know what's more rewarding? What's more rewarding is doing interval runs, where you sprint for, let's say, 30 seconds, then run at a steady pace for 2 minutes, and then do your sprint and keep doing it like that. When you do that, you end up burning more calories, and you also improve your fitness faster because you're really challenging your body. So keep doing interval runs. And when you're starting out, you can just start with 30 seconds of sprint, then 2 minutes of running, steady running. And then as you get fitter, you can increase the duration of your sprints to about 45 seconds, and then run at a steady pace for 2 minutes. And then eventually you want to get to a point where you're sprinting or increasing the duration of your runs for a minute and then running at a steady pace for 2 minutes. That will give you optimal results. Then the fifth strategy here is to run on hills. Running on the hills is very rewarding because your body, there's more resistance and your body is being challenged more. So you end up burning more calories, and at the same time you are building your leg muscles and also strengthening your core, because you engage your core when you're running up the hill much more than you do when you're running on flat ground. So find hills in your neighborhood and run on them. Then the sixth strategy is almost similar to this. Run on the stairs. So let's say you don't want to go outdoors or you can't find hills where you stay. The other option is to run up and down the stairs. Simply walking up and down the stairs is super effective. You're going to get amazing results. But if you want even better results, run up and down the stairs. Now, the best strategy is obviously to run up and then walk down, because running down is quite risky and I wouldn't do it myself. So the best thing that you can do is just run up and then walk down. And you do this for like 20 minutes or 30 minutes. And trust me, if you're doing this for like 20 minutes and someone else is running for like 30 or 40 minutes, but they're running on a flat ground and at a steady pace, you're going to get better results when you're doing this. So this is something that you need to try. And you don't have to do it every day. Even if you do it once a week, and then on the other days you just go for a run outdoors, you still get better results. Then strategy number 7 here is stay hydrated. Hydration is key when you're exercising because you're losing a lot of water through sweat. So the best thing that you can do is drink enough water. And this means you drink water before you run. And if you're going for a long run, let's say longer than 30 minutes, you can carry your water bottle and drink water as you run. Just make sure that you don't drink so much that you feel uncomfortable and you're not able to run comfortably. So make sure that you stay hydrated. Whenever you increase your level of activity, you should always increase the amount of water that you're drinking. Then the final strategy, number 8 here, is don't rely on running alone. Remember that the end goal is not just running. If your end goal is this, to lose weight, don't rely on running alone. Because as I said, running is not good for building muscle. So you have to do some strength training. At the same time, you might also want to work on your overall strength, like strengthening your core and so on. And running is not the best exercise for that. And at the same time, you also need to look at your diet. Because if you're using all these tricks, yet your diet is not on point, you're still going to struggle to lose weight. So make sure that you have a good diet. And if you don't have a diet plan, check out the 6 weeks weight loss challenge in the link in the description below. In this challenge, I'll show you exactly what to eat in every meal in order to lose weight. And you can actually combine running with the challenge and get amazing results. You can expect to lose more than 10 kilograms in 6 weeks. Now, let's just go through this and clarify everything, because most of what I've shared here is not just about running, but also what you have to do around running. Like this mostly is just about the duration of your runs, so increase them gradually. As for this, it's entirely up to you. If you're comfortable running without eating, it's okay. But if you feel like if you had more energy, you would perform better, by all means, eat before you run. Then this is a must. Don't run every day. Also, for exercise in general, the maximum is 6 days a week. Don't do 7 days a week, because your body, your muscles, your bones need to recover. And the only way they are going to recover is through rest. So don't run every day. This is very important. So all you need is a timer so that you can track the intervals as you run. Then find hills, use the stairs, and stay hydrated. So basically, if you do these things and maintain the discipline of running consistently, you'll be able to lose weight. And if you want to join the challenge, all you have to do is click the link in the description below and get started. I hope the video was helpful. Share it with your friends and subscribe for more videos. I'll see you in the next video.